What is up, guys? Coach Joe here at Balance Studios with the man, the myth, the legend, Ricky Miglaris. We're just going to do a bunch of different videos today where he's going to be showing me some self-defense stuff, some just moves for getting better, taking my white belt journey to another level with this guy. So it's going to be freaking awesome.
It's getting darker too. You know what that means?
I'm sweating. I'm doing something. I'm getting ready to
You're
turn
improving.
it. Improving
pretty soon.
Yes, I'll be there tomorrow. Alright, so I've rolled with a good amount of guys in this last year. By far, the strongest grip I've ever felt is his. Like literally when he grabbed me, there's pretty much nothing I could do. And usually I can get out of that kind of stuff with my grip strength. So what do you have to say about that?
Well, like I was saying before, it attributes a lot to just playing with the gi, training with the gi, because you constantly have to, pull and push. But in any of my workouts that I do, and anything that I do, always relates to how I become a better fighter. So a true believer into ultimate strength is not the amount of weights that I put up in my particular, experience in my particular field. It's core strength and grip strength. Dictate a lot of the grappling strength. So any kind of hand-to-hand combat. I'll see guys who can put up 500 pounds coming here, but they grab me and then I whip them right to the ground. And then I'll see a little guy who's like a plumber, and all he was doing, stripping, and he's got these grips. He's actually harder to deal with. So throughout the years, I'm like, might be something to that. And ever since I was a teenager, I'm 41 years old now, so you figure that 20-something years of just not only just gaining the natural grip strength from training, but going to the extent and actually physically training. And I don't only do this motion. So I was taught a lot of times when I was working my abs a lot, because I was so tall, my lower back would hurt. So I was told a long time ago, I think it was Steve Maxwell, he says anytime you work one extreme to one side, you have to be equally weak, because your body's like a machine, it'll pull. So I thought about that same thing. People have grips only this way, so I also do outerwear, so I can create muscles this way. And I rarely get fatigued. My whole body will be fatigued, but I'll be able to hold on, which is big.
Hold those suckers up real quick. Yeah, if you got here, come closer to the camera. If you can see, look at the difference in size of hands. Honestly, it's literally, you could feel it right away, you're primate, for sure. I got the 23andMe done, so I think it's... You found it?
Yeah, it's coming. I got to keep that under wraps up.
So I wanted him to give me some pointers. I'm always trying to learn, just trying to take one thing away from that, what just happened. So if you can give me any tips, pointers, what you saw, maybe things I did okay, and things I need to improve on.
Yeah, honestly, you did very well. The one thing I did notice you did right away, which I'm a big stickler on, is your frames. You actually, you didn't have, you had the frame here by the neck, which I'm a go-to guy, and then I wanted to work with you on where the other frame should go.
Yeah.
And just getting to your side and freeing one thing. The only thing I felt that you were confused about is like when you did have that push, you're probably used to benching people off you.
Yeah, didn't happen.
Which is, yeah, and it's not because I'm stronger, obviously. It's not because, it's when you go to push somebody off, if somebody goes to push back into you, that's what you're used to, because that gives you something substantial to move.
Yeah.
Whereas a person like you, when you go to push, I go with it and I redirect your strength. So as humans, we're technically stronger this way. That's why they have the bench press.
Yep.
But this way,
yeah,
you're weaker.
Yep.
So when you push, I redirect,
Okay.
come up. So where you failed there is when that does happen, it's your job to arrange your body to where you're strong again,
Right.
without using too much strength.
Okay.
So my thing today with going with you is, I mean, your positioning with your hands and your feet were good. It's just when I moved, you stayed in one position. So you gotta understand with jiu-jitsu, the right move constantly changes.
Yep.
So where you're doing the right move a second ago, if I change it, it changes the dynamic of the fight, which is going to change the right move
Gotcha.
to do it. So,
Oh.
but you did all right, this guy.
I survived.
Survived, and that's all we can do. I like this frame here.
Yep.
All right, especially guys like this. The other frame I like to be here too, because even if you're smashing, so if you're on top of me, my frame here is not to push and use energy, okay? Because you can smash me down, smash me down, smash me down. Yeah, and that's what I was kind of doing to you. I was either trying to smash you down, or I was moving your body this way, where now it's different muscle groups. So if I continue to push, I'm gonna be, it's gonna be weakened anyway. So for me, all it is this movement, smash me down. See how I do that? Mm-hmm. What I'm doing is I'm going right here. I don't care how much weight you do or what, there's not a machine in the gym that can build a muscle here. And this is what's gonna be your best friend. Because from here, it's not me pushing straight up, it's me pushing here. So I'm kind of pushing off my fingertips to go right in your neck. Because if you're going face to face and I'm here, and you're smashing me down, smash me down, you got it. Yeah, he's holding here, watch it. You see that? Just that little bit, look at all, no, I'm not tapping. I'm just showing you all the weight that I just took off you. Because now with this hand here, look, I can shove. Now I can boom, catch, or put you back in the guard. And it's that little bit of weight distribution that I'm paying attention to you coming off, that's what's doing it. If I'm doing this, smash me down. If I'm just trying to put, there's no way I could push you straight up. I'm gonna lose too much energy, but if I do this, you feel even though you're not off of me, but now I can move. Because look, distribution of weight is key. Where when you are smashing me, all your weight's on this hand, so I can't move. Watch, when I take you off of me here, look, see I move your arm out? I actually captured your arm here, and I created a tunnel for my leg to come into. So that's the idea, and I allow people, that's why I went over the second round. I was going, I was like, come on.
Yeah.
I was trying to bait you with the head and arm, but you weren't really going for it, which you were smart that way. Because a lot of times the guys bait you with, you go to head and arm choke, but you leave all your weight, and I can take you like, oh. Now is that because I'm the strongest man? No, that's you. That's because I understand distribution of weight, and I wait for the little bit. The little bit of weight can be your best friend or your worst enemy, and that's what I try to take advantage of.
No, it's crazy just how something that minor, and I could feel it once my chin came up, the rest of my body was forced to move in a way that I didn't want to.
Right. Even though to the untrained eye, people are like, no, he's still on top of me, just trying to push his face. They don't see me not doing this.
Yeah.
They don't see me doing this. They figure out pushing. But just that little bit, people think like, oh, Rick's so strong and do this. Yeah, I am, but at the same time, you can't be strong for 10 minutes. Like that's an attribute and a perk for little adjustments. Right? I always use that analogy of like race cars.
Yeah.
Like what's it called? Nitro? What's the thing that?
Yeah, nitrous. Yeah.
So I figure like nitrous is like that little spurt. They don't use it all the time.
Yeah.
So it's effective. Strength. Anything's a variable. Whether it's strength, speed, flexibility, but nothing can be overdone in jiu-jitsu. It has to be specifically used, and it's got to be used at the right time to be effective.
So if we can just do like a little segment of this. So if I'm in the hack, just for me, like, what would be some like tips you can give me? Like something I like to try to do is bait the arm.
Yes, I noticed you doing that. I love that. Kimura is one of my favorites.
Sometimes it's hard on you, but sometimes I'll try to get that the underhook.
Yeah.
So like, what would be something you can give me to maybe like enhance me in this position?
Yeah, just the ability. So I have my bad knees here.
Yep.
So even if you're here, you like to use this frame, right? So anytime I use this frame, you want to be aware of leg locks too. So if you're going Zach, you're very aware of this. So you got to watch if this is baiting here. So I'll come here and grab. It doesn't matter. With the gi, you have a lot more grips and stuff here. One of my favorite sweeps is this, because it's unassuming that the guys here like this, because everybody's used to doing this and this. I grab the opposite here. All right, I like 4-finger grip, okay? And I'm not gonna try to force you, I'm gonna try to cause you to push where I need you to be. So from here, I grab here, and then I wanna grab your skills. You okay? Yeah. So I'll have 1 and 2. Yep. So instead of me like fighting on this, instead of me doing this, I can't pull you on top of me. So once I'm here, I go to almost push you here. Right? So when you fight, don't let me push you. But yeah, see, I can't get up here. But when I see you coming this way, that's when I pull and come over, and look, I can load you up. Now this is on my bad knee. Now look, I can pick you right over, and look, this hand on the leg guides, and I kind of roll over here. Now I did that slow motion, and it just shows the control you have in that move.
Yeah.
So, and it also proves my point of distribution of weight is key. Because I could have easily, if you allowed me to, just to pull you and load you up. Yeah. But that's not the case in a live match. So a lot of this stuff, if you just do it without, doing it in a live match, you're not going to understand the dynamic of the move. Yeah. So here, I reverse it. Ready? Yeah, we don't need rewind. We got it.
Old school rewind.
We didn't have cameras. We had to rewind it ourselves back in the day. So again, I'm doing 4-finger grip, right? You could start off with this. Just be well aware of any kind of foot lock. You can do it. And I like to grab the same side. So you do a cross grip, 4-finger, right here. As I come up, I'm looking to push. Now look, if you don't fight me with this, I can bump you off. I can make it very uncomfortable. So I'm selling the move by actually doing it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm pushing because I want your ultimate reaction there. So when I do this, I go to push, and then when they start to fight me, I'll go to push more just to get a little bit more. And when I'm ready, I'm gonna do this in slow-mo. I pull and I punch because I want your body to be like a forward roll. So just me pulling, I don't want you to post. So I pull and I punch, and then all your weight goes to here, which makes this light, so it's like a guide. That's why I was able to control it so much. So again, I go 1. Now you can keep the knee in, or you can take it out. Sometimes I like to take it out, and I have them just roll. So as they come into me, I go 1, boom, and then I roll, and then I kind of do a kick up with my back. And then I'm right in this. Now when I control here, put your leg in there. So I put your leg in there. If I wanted to start to pass, I get my leg out, kick out, or if you have a good control, I can look to mount to wherever you want to end up from there. You got the sweep, and you can control the top position from there.
I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, absolutely.